So, today's payday, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. And I'm out in my reloading shed, fucking around a bit. I'm still messing with my G3, still doing some reloading, but got my taxes back this year, and I've updated a bunch of my setup. So I ended up buying the Frankfurt Arsenal X10 and a Dillon XL750, and I don't like this machine. I don't. I haven't loaded very many rounds. I can already tell I don't like it. You have to use these Dillon lock rings to get this die down far enough, but yet have just barely enough fucking thread on this lead eye to actually work. And when you come down, it looks good, right? It's closed. You're not going to get very good definition because my camera's not going to focus like that. But when you size a piece, let me find you a piece here. This is a piece of PMC. You can kind of see it. When you size a piece right, first off, a case feeder is 12 volts. That case feeder is 24 volts, and I'm a fucking moron with a little bit of fucking income, and I plugged in the 24 volt into the 12 volt, not thinking that was 12 or 24 volt. I thought it'd be 12 volt. So I was like, I wonder if these will work. They should both be 12 volt. Though no, one power outlet is 24 volt, one is 12. So let me feed it into the case feeder here. So I fried the control board here and took it out. So right now I just negative on negative, positive on positive. And it moves it. You can kind of see. So then you bring it down, it retracts it. When you bring it up, it's supposed to put it in the shell holder. Well, a lot of the times it doesn't. This time it did because it's commercial brass. But when you come down, okay, so you can kind of see the state of that neck. Let me one time zoom and see if it'll focus. So you can see the state of that piece of brass. It's fired from a G3, so it's got the marks. So you come down. Watch how much flex this fucking shell plate has. Bottomed out. So the fucking shell plate deflects that much to where when it come back up, and it's not easy coming up. Cogs to the next portion. And you see the shiny part? It doesn't go down far enough to actually bump the shoulder. It doesn't even go down far enough to get the fucking little little crevice on the top crevice where it angles, the top angle to fucking actually resize down. It won't hit the datum point. Other than that, it does do swaging nicely. 4 military primers. And it primes through a punch. And it's pretty easy to extract the case from the machine if necessary, which you will be doing, because what happens is it tries to feed it like so, right? And you can just kind of see, it wants to work now. Any other oh yeah, see right there, it does this now without me fucking with it. So now it won't go up. And see that it's heavy enough that it wants to go down. So I can't hold it and fix it like it should be. And now, easiest way is just to put it over the button, push the. Yeah, see, look, motherfucking thing went down far enough, it indexed too much. So now I jumped a fucking process. That is so aggravating, right? That's fucking aggravating. So I don't like that machine. It's a lot of concepts that came together very poorly, in my opinion. Good idea fairy plagues the world, and this is part of it. Now, the machining quality and the idea and concept of it isn't bad, but the actual utilization of the concepts did not go as intended. To where the Dylan, being a 5-station, it works a lot fucking better. I don't have any problems out of the fucking case feed because the case is always controlled like a Mauser fucking extractor. All I have problems with is this fucking priming system. This RAM here has to be cocked out as best as you can get it, so that way it actually comes back. And I was having problems with it not coming back all the way, but all you got to do is loosen this up, mess with it, and tighten it back down, and it should work. Let's see. And this, the way I have my die stations, this is supposed to be in this die station here, but that's my M die because I want to do M die before I get powder, at least on this one. That one I do it after. I don't care. I was just testing it. I only loaded up like 50 rounds on it. So yeah, I got a Dylan and an X10, and I much prefer this Dylan even with the drawbar. That's fairly consistent. That surprised the shit out of me. Much rather the Dylan. I have to run rubber bands for this drawbar here because that failsafe rod goes into that station over here with this rod here, and with it moved over, it can't reach the accessories. So you just put a fucking rubber band over it and undo all this so it's floppy, and you have the springs all fucking floppy and shit, so it can't get in the way. This was just because I didn't have the case feeder, and I was taping it to the focus. I was taping it to the fucking die hopper. It don't really matter. It's just there now. I could take it off and clean it up, but like I said, it really don't matter. Yeah, so we got them both set up for 308, and I much rather the Dylan. I think the X10 is going to get set up for fucking 300 blackout because I bought me one of the Bear Creek Arms uppers and Anderson lowers. I'm a fucking dick with these bullets. I'm gonna dig with these bullets in 300 blackout and see what they do, because 300 blackout can shoot all the way up to 260 grain bullets. There's load data for it. These are 248 plus or minus 5 grains because some of them cast light for some reason. And I could get them heavier if I so chose, because I'm using pure Linotype. But yeah, so that's what I've been messing with. Some rotors, some rotor plates, rotor housings, rotor irons, an oil cooler, a rifle case, a saddle, battery charger, some of my military stuff, shingles. That was loaded with the Lee 6000. I gotta shake every one of those. I ran out of powder and didn't know. It wasn't obvious because the powder measure, there's no way, it has no transparency for the jugs. It's just the bottle. So yeah, fucking around, finding out.